Guild Portal is set for those that aren't quite here yet. I currently have room for 4 of the 6 piggies. I hope to get the other 2 piggies in. I should be able to, I just need to wait for some more folks to log in. I now can get an additional piggy in. Hello to those logging in. Still doing some pre-clear and just kind of chilling. We will start probably right at or maybe just a little bit after the top of the hour. We'll do buffs then as well. Currently sitting at 6 piggies. I'm 1 over capacity, but I hope to get you in. Typically, we have folks that log in a little bit later on Mondays. The only piggy I have sitting out right now, or at least not in the zone, I believe is Cassier. I'm going to step away for just a moment. I'll be back in about 1 minute. All right, everyone. Again, we're probably going to get a little bit of a late start tonight for a couple of reasons. Just because, one, it tends to be a little bit late with folks coming in on Mondays, and we really need everybody we can get for tonight. I will accept boxes that are flagged to help us piggy in some of the folks. You don't have to bring that box if you don't want to, but if you'd like to help piggy, that would be helpful. If anybody still needs an invite, just go ahead and let me know. I'm currently just one flagged box or one flagged person away from getting all piggies in.
I can log boss in real quick.
Again, you don't have to bring them, just would help Piggy.
That's everything from here to the part of the second bank.
Okay, thank you. All right, I currently have enough for all piggies. But if we, just in case we get another piggy, I'll continue to accept flagged folks. I will adjust groups before we get started. For now, I'm just going to put people together. Again, we may be getting started just a little bit delayed tonight, but that's okay. I want everybody to kind of change their mindset a little bit tonight. This is going to be a little bit of underdog for us because this is going to be really light to do basically in-game content right now. We will do our best. Really, the first event is the one that's always the trickiest, and it's the one that's going to be the one that we have to do. So I'm hoping we can do it. It may take us a couple of tries. Pack your patience. Don't get frustrated. Anything that we do not finish tonight, it's okay. We'll finish it on Wednesday. But more we can finish tonight, the better chance we'll have of getting all the way to Soul Row and Mayong Mismore on Wednesday. At this time, let's go ahead and begin buffing. If we can get everybody to tighten up the raid, please. It's an ad incoming to the raid. So again, just to put us in the proper mindset, we will do our best to see if we can get through this first fight. DPS is probably going to be shyer than what we're used to. I'm going to try to manipulate the raid so I can maximize our DPS. Healing is also going to be a little bit light, although we are looking okay on clerics. We are missing Mel tonight. She is working, so it's going to be a little rough. I will utilize some MGBs, but I'm going to call for them. Usually on Monday nights, we get folks to log in a little bit later. So what I'm hoping is as we kind of approach the first fight, we'll have a few more folks log in. We're still really light at the moment. However, I still think everything that we're hoping to do tonight is possible. All right, again, check your buffs. Make sure you have absolutely everything. I'm going to be moving in about a minute or so. It is possible that we will not be able to complete any fights tonight. I don't want people to be disappointed if we're not able to. We are going to give it our best shot. If it takes us 2 or 3 or 4 tries, we will do so. I just want you to kind of go in with the right mindset. All I ask is that you do your best and enjoy the night. Anything that we do not do tonight, that's where we will pick up on Wednesday. I'd like to be able to get all the way through a full clear of Solteris, but we don't have a raid on Friday due to the real life guild retreat. To start, to see how we do on these fights, I'm going to hold off on using things like infusion and all of our big buffs. I may even hold off on MGBs to start with, but if we get 1 or 2 or 3 attempts in for this first fight, I may start to ask for those depending on how well we do. We may also be changing up our tactics slightly tonight, so pay attention. In the meantime, let's begin moving up the hill to the dial, please. If there is anything that you can do, or more specifically that I can do to boost DPS, now is a good time to talk about that, get that going. I'll do my best to try to mana flare folks.
Can you toss me looter for this?
Yes. Do I have a main assist? Arian, you mind?
Yeah, that's fine.
We now have a stat banner up. Your stats should have just gone up a little bit. One last time to check your buffs. Clerics, if you have it, I'd like you to load Puratus. I have my boxes with me, but if they die, don't worry about rezzing them. If we have DPS that die or tanks, or more specifically healers, let's get them up as quickly as possible. Don't waste too much time rezzing folks that are going to constantly die, like let's say fading. Paladins, though, if you could be ready to res, that's going to significantly help. Zenthal, what's your mode of attack for this attempt?
I definitely like the idea of starting at 3 and working our way backwards this time. Finish with 4, so that we don't have to deal with the viral while trying to also burn down multiple things.
Okay.
9 is a viral too.
I don't believe 9 is a viral, though.
Yeah, if it does, it's not common because I have yet to see it.
9's the shadow step.
There is a dot that goes along with it, but it's a single cast, a single target, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, good.
Do I have a volunteer to spawn?
I can if you want me.
Tanks, when these spawn, they have a random target, and they are very difficult to remove off of that random target. It's not as simple as just an aggro thing. So you really have to work hard to grab aggro on these. But do your best to try to pick those up as quick as possible. Khaleesi, I think you're the only shaman that's actively here tonight, but if you could get lassitude on as many of the tanks as possible if you haven't already. If I miss anybody that X is up for a raid invite, just let me know, please. This first attempt will be a little bit of a check just to see how well we can do. So do your best, but don't burn anything that's going to have like an hour-long cooldown. Just hold on that. If it's got a 5-minute, 10-minute cooldown, that's fine. Again, as much DPS as you can squeak out without going crazy on this first attempt. We are going to start on number 3, and we are going to go to the right. Don't do it yet. We are going to go to the right. So we will go clockwise this time. This is counter to what we normally do. When we do wards, and I will call for them, I'm going to call for the purity wards from the clerics, but don't do it until I call for it. Regular wards from shaman and druids when I call. Is there anyone that is not ready? Again, this first attempt is going to be just a little bit of a check. Please don't click until I begin it. I'll say when to go. Okay, everyone, let's do our best. Gonna spawn now. Go.
Yeah, Vortex Blade gets instant aggro.
Again, we are going clockwise with these. DPS if you can. Go ahead and spawn the next. Tanks be ready. Spawn the third.
He's gonna have a point blank AoE.
All wards down. Purity wards if you're a cleric, please.
Malai went down.
Give him a loud one rebuffed and res, please.
It's on box.
Next one, please.
Try to move around with the two guys. I know he teleports, but
It's on the sundial.
Time.
minute 50.
Blunt weapons on this guy. He's resistant to slashing and pierce.
Spawn the next, please. Get ready, tanks. Pick it up.
Move towards where the orc is, guys. Full raid. About halfway through.
Halfway through on time.
Yep. I may have started like 5 seconds late from when you said help, so
I've got 2 minutes, 10 seconds left on our timer.
yeah, I'm about 5 seconds behind that.
Spawn the next one, please. Tank, be ready to pick it up.
If you haven't used temps, I would start. Still have about 2 minutes. 1 minute 45. Gotta do what, 3 more?
Yeah.
Blunt weapons again.
Spawn the next one, please. Tank, pick it up.
About a minute left. I'm gonna spawn 5 so we could start on it.
Do it.
You ready? "40 seconds. We have a tank ready for the viral.
Let's use SK, Puratus to SK, please.
Gonna be spawning it. Be over here. Hawkshot has viral. Everyone has viral. Give about 10 seconds.
Okay, get everybody cured, please, if you could. Everybody to the center, please, to the banner. Poison cures on everybody, please. Poison cures. Not bad. I think it's doable. This was a good DPS check for us. I don't believe most of us burned any of our like real uber temps, correct?
I used a couple, but they have like 10-minute cooldowns.
I used a 15.
We also lost Ruckers off the beginning and a couple of things that could have gone a little bit better. But overall, I'm actually quite happy with how well that went. I think if we make a couple of adjustments or we get a couple more folks log in, I think we got this. I didn't use any MGBs, although we did use our wards. So those have a 10-minute cooldown before they come back up. Excuse me, a 15-minute cooldown. Maladwin or Ave, is that going to cause problems if I move Maladwin into Clerical's group for the DPS? I just know a lot of Ave's healing is group based, especially with her Divine Arb, etc. Okay, anybody that may have died on that fight, let's go ahead and make sure they get rebuffed completely. We're going to met up and just allow some of the timers to count down. I'm going to give it one more attempt without using infusion and servants and all that good stuff. We're also going to have a lot of attempts that are going to still be down for this attempt. We'll see if maybe we can give it one more attempt. Did we like starting with 3 and going the other way?
I did.
I feel like going the opposite direction was a little confusing. I mean, just for me running because I'm so used to going the other way. What if we started at 5 and went around to 4, counterclockwise? Was there a reason we started at 3 and went the other way?
Not really. Just getting the AoEs out of the way early on.
Oh, okay.
But there's no reason that starting at 5 wouldn't work just fine.
I'm okay giving it a shot, going 5 and then going the other direction. Again, just giving everybody a chance to med up. It looks like we're still in combat. Most of us are coming out of combat now, so we'll let everybody med up. Check your buffs. We'll refresh Reptile and Lassitude, all that good stuff on everybody. We'll give it another attempt here in just a couple of minutes. Again, it may take us 3, 4, 5 tries. I'm also just going to kind of see if we can do this one. It'll allow some of the temps to come back up for the next attempt. So I don't want to necessarily call this one a throwaway, but we can definitely learn a little bit more off of this next one. It definitely seemed like the tanks were picking up the mobs a lot faster. That was really good. We didn't have mobs going on too many people. Again, just allowing for a little bit of mana. We will be starting with 5 for this attempt, which is the direction that Kit is facing to the southeast. And we will be going counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. That's opposite of the way we just went. It's the way Arian is running right now. A little more DPS just showed up.
Where?
Did he log in before Lightning, or?
That actually works.
I was looking for a new recruit, actually.
There's a Zerker.
Just going to adjust groups real quick. No, we're currently at Piggy Cap. Okay, again, one last check of your buffs, please. Pretty much the same setup as before as far as who is going to be picking up and spawning, etc., except we are starting with number 5 on the map. That's the southeast one. And we are going counterclockwise. We are going to the left when we go. We're going to be starting here in about 20 seconds. Again, don't pull out all the stops on this one. This is just going to be another one where we're going to test where our DPS is. Do your best, but don't go crazy. All right, we're going to be ready to begin. Here we go. Wait for my call. I'm going to be starting now. Go.
gonna spawn 6. Have a tank ready. When those extra mobs spawn up, we need debuffs and dots right away.
You ready for the next one, please?
Spawning 7, get tank ready.
Blunt.
You getting high?
420.
You ready for the next one?
Spawn. Tank ready. Keep moving the raid with the mob, guys.
You ready for the next one?
Contact kit.
Ready. 9 is up in shadow step.
He spawned on top of us.
Yeah, shadow step.
Time.
220.
220 in or 220 left?
220 in.
Stop.
Gonna be spawning 1, tank ready. To the west. What's up? This is a frontal AoE?
Point blank.
Or AoE? Okay, I just ate it. It's good. Three minutes in. So we got 2 minutes to kill 4. So I'm gonna get the next one ready. Get a tank up here. Get dots and everything.
Who's this shroud get turned into?
Pox almost dead.
Oh shit. Might switch to you again. Give me a second, I'll let you know. Shroud will go to Althea.
Turn that in immediately.
Spawning 3rd. Get ready. Tank. Pox tank.
Be ready for Puratus.
Got about a minute left. Spawn in 10 seconds.
Puratus on SK, please.
Greta, move
Well-
back.
Do it.
Spawning. About 40 seconds.
Burn if you can.
Do what you. "30 seconds.
Go, 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 go.
20 seconds. 15. 10.
Everybody back to the banner, please. When wards pop, we will use wards. I'll call for MGB heals. Just wait for it. refresh any buffs on any folks?
Now you can get a group, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
No social distancing on this pack on top of each other. This fight's an orgy.
Like history of the world, everybody jumped the queen.
Group heals are going to help out your healers here, Paladins.
Here we go.
You need to pack on top of wherever the mob is, not the banner. Play it.
Beretta, give me an MGB.
No sitting contiv. This is a bad place to do that.
Group heals will help out your healers here. Vitor, give me an MGB.
Got it.
Thank you.
Every shadow step is a Mangler also, so be ready to FD, fade, whatever you gotta do. Well, not fade, but where you have to do to drop aggro. Like,
Like that.
hey, I didn't die. Now, if I died, that'd have been pretty ironic.
I had a heal in the air for you.
Thanks, Alanis.
Okay, Kit.
Khaleesi, give me an MGB.
She doesn't have one.
Ave, give me an MGB. Drop awards if you haven't already. Regular awards, please.
Adjust your position with the mob.
Tyrion's down.
Reposition underneath.
The jumping around's happening because we're not all stacked. We gotta get stacked.
All right, 50%. Hang in there, folks. Use infusion now if you could. Servants if you got them.
Make sure you're using heal pots between AoEs also. Should be enough to get you back to full.
running on the loud one.
Claire, give me an MGB.
Done.
Lavin's down.
I don't see. Is she slowable? I don't see slow.
Hang in there, keep it together.
Keep trying, Ken. I feel like slow is why she's wrecking through everyone right now.
Laying hands running out box.
Should be burning any temp you have at this point.
Anybody have an MGB left? I think Docs might. Come on, guys, 6%. We got this. Three, 2, 1. That's how we fucking do it, folks. Let's get everybody res, please. My apologies for the language. I was excited.
What kind of TV voice is that?
Backstage one.
Mics are not hot.
I have literally asked our CBS lawyer if I was caught swearing on Discord, if someone could contact my manager and say if that was a bad thing. And he said no.
That's hilarious.
Fuck
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I love it.
Let's make sure everybody gets res. Everybody hold near the banner, please. I'm really proud of you guys. That was amazing. We did that with roughly 36, 6 groups. And I don't think most of us used our temps in the beginning for the first round, so really nice. Synthel, go ahead and open. Who would like to do loot tonight? Zenthal, you, me?
I can take care of it.
Perfect. Just a reminder, this is a DKP night. Even though folks that aren't able to attend won't be penalized if they're not here, so attendance won't count against you or for you. But it is DKP earned and DKP spent. Really nice job. Next fight's pretty tough as well. We'll get up there and see how we do. We'll set everything up here in just a moment. Let's finish up loot, med up, get rebuffed.
Gratskativ.
Gratskativ. The tank pickup tonight seemed extraordinarily good, by the way. Again, what I'd like to do is just see how far we can go. If we can do the next fight, we'll keep on moving until we feel like it's too late or we don't have enough energy left into us. So we'll just keep going. Wrap up the loot, rebuff, and met up.
Grad slinks.
Grats links.
Grats SK.
Grats, SK. You'll see me. I'll be to the south.
Shoot, I have no idea where I put which chat window I put this in. 1 second.
Adjusting groups.
Grats flashpoint.
Grats Flash, come see Kit down to the south, please. Just going to give us a little bit longer and out of combat for Amanda to come back up, please. Going to give us about another 30 seconds to a minute or so to cap out on any mana. We do need to buff corruption, so if you can buff corruption, please do so now. Keep the raid tight in case group buffs go out. See if we can get corruption buffs on everybody, please. Nice job on that turn in there, Xavius, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, again, if you could get corruption buffs if you haven't already, get those out. Be moving in about 20 seconds. Okay, let's begin moving northeast, please. You can jump right over the edge if you'd like, where Kit is. And hold at the statues, please. Do not pass the statues. Just hold there until everybody catches up. Just as a reminder, there is no raid on Friday because we'll have the real life guild retreat. But if folks still want to come to the real life guild retreat, you are welcome to. Thursday through Sunday, Indianapolis. All right, so the orc here will need to die. And then once he does so, we'll get to Astire. We'll have 10 ads roughly every minute and a half or so. When we get to Astire, we will position all the casters over to one side. Knights, you should probably go over there with the casters when we get ready for ads to spawn so you can pick them up when we get to that point. Tanks, do your best to pick them all up. Let's make sure tanks have reptile and lassitude if possible. In the event that ads are about to spawn when we're about to kill the orc, we'll adjust DPS, so be ready for that command. We don't want the ads to spawn right as we're getting the new guy. Okay, Tyrion's going to be our tank for the orc. Malawin will be for a Prosus. Tanks, let me get you to form a front ahead of us, please. Is there anyone that is not ready? Okay, let's give this a shot. Looks like we've got an ad actually ahead of us. Hold on, pull that ad, please. Pull that ad back. Okay, tanks form up front. Going in 20 seconds. Ten. In 3, 2, 1. Tanks in first. Everybody else follow behind. Everyone into the little doorway. Stay along the walls, please. Get debuffs on them. Tanks be on the north side for ads. I'm not sure the timing on the ads. Ads are up. Pick them up. Follow your assist. DPS switch. There's one on Tyrion. Need tanks to pick up more ads.
Box is down.
Get those ads down, please. Follow your assist if you can. It'll make us go faster.
Did the beam spells work on these mobs? I don't know how it works.
Should, yeah.
Perhaps stack them all up in that doorway then. Try that.
Certainly a good chance we could get the beamers to stack to the south and beam to the north. We will probably get another set of ads or two before we go for the final switch over to the new guy. Fading is disconnected.
Ads in 20.
Stack dots before the ads.
Get him as low as possible without killing him, so we could just boop right over.
Ads in 10.
If you're a beam caster, be on the south. Be ready to beam to the north.
Tanks be north also to pick them up on incoming. Let them gather first. Probably beam now. Couple trailing, but we're gonna be here all day.
Bring them in. Keep the ads tight. One's on Clara.
I'm unsure if that helped or not.
think it would on a full raid. I think we're just low on beamers.
The car? What's the time?
50
son?
seconds.
Get him close, but don't kill him. Get him close, but don't kill him.
Don't stop DPS because there's dots on them.
Wait for the ads, please. Again, if you're not a tank, you should not be on the north side. Let the tanks pick them up first.
You may have to tag the far out ones as well, because they will just slowly path in.
Five seconds.
All right, pick up the ads, bring them in tight.
I'm gonna top the beams, rain, whatever, right on the AoE cluster. Careful not to hit the boss too much. I feel like it was definitely cleaner.
Yeah. Okay, burn this guy, be ready for Astir. Casters are going to change positions. Casters, you're going to go around to the east through the wall. Cluster up tight. Don't be spread too far out, please. Get him debuffed. Heals to Malawin. Casters in tight, please.
$30 seconds till ads.
Casters tighten up.
Do you want to keep him out like that, Miladwin, or you want him in closer?
Just keep him in line of
Make
sight.
sure he doesn't get behind the wall.
Okay.
Be ready for ads. Heals to Malawin.
I can push him like that if he does. Hit him with magic nukes.
Ads are up and we're all blind. I just got banished. Yep.
Banners replanted. Get those ads down. All DPS should be on ads. We should not get ads again until, I believe, 30%.
We have to get them down below 75%.
Yes. So if we can do that, let's get them down to 73%, I think. We may get one more round of ads. Cold nukes, please. Sorry, Ari.
Sorry, I was going to call it out.
That banner range is gigantic, by the way, Kit.
Yep.
30 seconds till ads.
Should be able to get them to 73. We can avoid that set of ads. Okay, we may be okay. We may get a little bit of a break until 30 to 40%. You can ease your DPS just a little bit. You don't have to go too crazy. Just keep Malawin up. Should be a fairly simplistic fight. How's that? Better?
For now, yeah.
Hit him with magic, please.
Someone call when the blind goes out, please.
Blind is out.
Casters, go in and do your ward, please. And then pop back out. Make sure you get out of range of the blind. It's a silence as well. Just remember, next set of ads is at 30 to 40%. Usually for us, it's around 30-ish.
Fire nukes. Blind went out.
Alright, be ready for ads.
Be ready for ads. Casters tighten up. Tanks be ready. Ads are coming. Couple of ads in the back. All DPS switch to ads, please.
Blind went down.
Hit him with magic nukes.
Heal should be to Pox. Tyrion will be back up.
Get those ads down. Next set of ads isn't until 10%, so recover and rebuff anybody that needs. Pox needs heals. Be ready for ads at 10%. Casters, make sure you're nice and close.
Hit him with ice nukes.
We're off tanking ads and burning, right?
Yes.
Make sure you're picking up by the casters, 2 tanks.
Burn hard. Keep Pox up. Tanks pick up ads. Just hold them. All DPS stay on a process, please.
Cal's down. Tyrion's down.
Get them to 0, they'll depop. Good job. Wow, guys, really impressed. Okay, let's all tighten up around the banner, please, so we can do rebuffs. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to move us up to the stairs, please. We'll do rebuffs there, since we're going to be doing loot. Do not click anything yet, please. You can move up to the chest. Just don't click on anything and don't go into any lava. banner is set. I believe all are rezzed. Let's open the chest.
Should be an open bid on those bags again.
Anybody able to link the final version?
I can do the caster version. I don't know that we have any melees with it.
Yeah, no, it's Kit and Flying Fox that have it right now.
All right, we've started bids. It will put you in line behind the others that are up to that point. No, can't confirm that you will finish the final amount, but it will at least upgrade your ring. While we're waiting, check all your rebuffs, please.
Congrats, Maledwin.
Congrats, Malawin.
And we have the second one for bid. Congrats, Clara.
Congrats, Claire. So the next fight I think we should be able to do without too much issue. Going to be a little light on tankage, but we should be okay. Again, we're going to finish up loot here. The farther we get tonight, though, the better it makes Wednesday.
Grats, Thrombosis.
Congrats, Rum.
I see myself first at 20.
Sure you do.
Okay.
Pox, I still see a corpse here. Did you need to get a res, or are you just going to pass it until later?
It can rot.
Okay.
Grats, Kudu.
Congrats, Kudu. Feels like we got more loot off of that than usual. Congrats, Flash.
And that it went cheaper than usual.
I think most are probably wondering if they should replace their epics, most of the casters at least.
Grats, Links.
Congrats, Links. I'll hand out the phosphenes once we port over.
And grats, SK.
Congrats, SK. Let's all click over, please. Click the little spinny thing. Don't drop in the lava. Click the spinny thing. Just a little bit of trash to clear here, and then we'll try our next fight. Remember, there are some pools of light here. Just watch for those. Ranged only on those casters, beware. Melees, try not to attack them.
Melees can attack, but only using secondary weapon hand.
Thank you.
Need a cure curse, Brian.
Gotcha.
Lynx. Oh, gotta get Coyote a res. Hang on. Tyr needs a res as well. Let's hold pulls just a moment, please.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Lynx and SK, could you come to Kit to the north, please? Let's make sure Coyote and Tyrion get rebuffed quickly.
Need a cure curse again.
Gave some phosphite to Kativ. Enjoy your bonus phosphite.
You can move up to the banner.
Got a pool in.
If anybody does need phosphites, just let me know. I have hundreds. There's a pool in the raid. Just be careful.
Need a.
Gonna move up to the banner.
Here on to you.
You guys are doing really great tonight. Let's see how far we can go. If you see the banner move up, that's your assurance that you can move up a little bit.
You can go up to the bridge, Kit. Can go over the bridge.
Grandma's waiting, everybody. Over the bridge, please. Just watch the pools.
Coyote needs res again. I checked the pallet.
Pool. This pool does not have a damage shield.
I'm not going to tell you why it's a golden pool, by the way.
Is it because of urine?
You're in big trouble.
OOL. See what's missing? Don't add any.
This pool does have a damage shield.
Huh, strangely, one of my debuffs, I get I get hurt when I cast it. The other one does not. Yeah, Skin Divines doesn't hurt me, but my ice debuff does.
Sounds like Drew would talk to me. So last two trash. Oh wait. Uno mas.
Okay, we're moving to the top of the stairs, please.
Okay.
I need a quick 30-second AFK.
Make sure you're good on buffs.
Okay, everyone, please check all your buffs. Anyone that's never done this fight before? This is a balance fight. You must keep them balanced. They must stay within a couple of percent of each other. It'll start with 1 when it gets down to 20%. It'll split into 2. When those get down to 20%, it'll split into 4, etc., down to 8. And then when they split into 16, go gangbusters and do as much DPS as possible. Most of the MGBs have probably repopped. I'll likely call for them as we get close to the end here. The most important thing is to keep them balanced. They must stay within a percent of each other. I'll call the percents as they drop. If you are below the percent I'm calling, just back off. We'll hold on wards until we get to like the 4 split. If we get ads during the raid, any of the convergences, please make sure that you take those out first. Flex, I'm gonna need you to put a shirt back on. I can't concentrate. I'm not sure what kind of He-Man thing you got going on there. All right, do we have tanks assigned yet? There we are, yeah, there we do. Again, try to get debuffs on all or as many of them as possible. Okay, check your buffs. We're going to be moving in 30 seconds. They must be balanced. Going in 15. Three, 2, 1. Tanks in first. Everybody else shortly thereafter. Let's go. Everybody down off of the bridge, please. Keep SK up. Get the mob debuffed. Post the tank order again, please.
It's Skay and Poxrat for the next 2.
Okay, thank you. Be ready. Here come the splits. Be ready to debuff. Keep SK and Pox up. Keep them balanced. Down to 90. They're not balanced. Switch your DPS. Alright, get them down to 80. $75, keep them close. $70. 65. 60. You guys can watch them, just keep them close. Khaleesi, before we get to that point, don't hit it yet, but is your MGB heal over time up?
It is now.
Okay, I'll call for it at some point during this fight. Keep them balanced, be ready for the 4. Here we go, watch your tanks. Get them debuffed. You can drop wards now. They are not balanced. Keep them balanced. Get them down to 90. $85, but keep them balanced. $83. 80. Wards should be down. Careful, they're not balanced. Got an 81. Keep them balanced. 75. Hold them. Or get them to 70. We got a 78. Get them to 70. 68. 66. Careful, ease up on some of the DPS on that first one. Switch to the convergence. Hold at 60. $58. 56. 54. 52. Keep them close. 50. 45. The next part's where it gets tricky when they split again. Get them down to 42. 40. 38. 36. Be careful, gentle. 32. Careful, we got one that's too high. 30. 28. 26. Kill the ad first, please. Careful, we got a good split there. They're not balanced. All right. Khaleesi, give me an MGB. Beretta, give me an MGB. Keep those tanks up. 98. Careful, don't go crazy. Keep the tanks up. 96. There's a convergence. Switch to the convergence. We got one at 92. Slow down. It's a big split. We're gonna lose. Don't. You've got two's biggest spread. There's a 97. Hold DPS at 90. Get him to 90 and hold. 88. 86. 84. 82. Still one at 85. Holding at 82. 80. 78.
There's one on flex if we can get a tank. Thanks, turn.
76. Hold at 76. 74. Still one at 80. There's still one at 80. 79, 78. It's coming down now. Hold at 74, please. 72. One down at 67. You gotta slow down, guys. We gotta balance them. 70. 'There's one all the way down to 63. We're gonna fail if you don't back off of that one. Get it down to 66, please. 64. 62. There's a convergence in the raid. Switch, hold at 62. 60. Still see a couple in the low 60s. 58. 56. Convergence is up. Switch. Go to the convergence. It's on a V. Get him to 54 after that convergence is down. 52. 50. Hold at 50. 48. 46. Still one at 48. 44. 42. 40. 38. 36. 34. Slow it just a little bit. There's a couple that need to catch up. 32. There's a convergence. It's near the bridge. Hold at 30. 28. 26. 24. 'Vitor MGB, Ave MGB.
Is this the full burn?
Yep, go crazy, burn everything. Resetting main assist. Follow main assist if you're a DPS at this point. Khaleesi's down. Follow your main assist if you can at this point. Sentinel's down. All right, let's res flex, please. Well done, everyone.
I didn't have mana for that res if someone else can get the flex.
If we have enough to continue and do the final fight, I would like to clear this island. That way we don't have to redo it. But let's see where we stand. Gonna open the chest. It's a cool graphic on the shield. Cool graphic on the sword.
Alright, we'll start bidding with the shield.
Again, I'd like to try the next fight since we have that down pretty nicely.
Grats, refried.
Congrats, Reef. It's a cool looking shield. Again, if everybody can just hang in there for this final fight, I'd like to be able to get this done. It'll make Wednesday go a lot easier. Check your buffs or anybody that died, rebuff them quickly, please. I cannot speak tonight.
Are you off tonight?
It is my last night before vacation for the guild retreat. So yes, I am now off.
So then it's fine that you can't create. You don't have to go live. Perfect. I rescued Malamvin from these ads that we're gonna have to kill.
Thanks.
You can bring the ads in.
Grats, Malaman.
Congrats, Malin.
Congrats.
We're moving back to the base of the previous bridge, where the banner was, which we didn't use on the last fight. Over the bridge, please.
It was in range though.
Still bidding on phosphines, by the way.
I see. Flashpoint first at 20.
Careful not to fall off. I think they're all the same price refried for helmets. Doesn't matter the class, but I'm not sure what they are.
I need a cure curse.
$250 for helmets.
Thank you.
Grats, refried.
Congrats, Reef.
Ad from south of as well. Right next.
I see. Flashpoint first at 20.
Can move over the bridge. There's a mob along the north wall though, just be careful.
Over the bridge. Grandma's down here waiting. She looks very different. What big teeth she has.
Yikes.
If you are a curing corruption class, you need to have that loaded now.
Congrats, Flashpoint.
Congrats, Flash. If you're one of the folks that wins Phosphenes, please come see Kit to the southeast. It was both gnomes. Oh, good lord. What's the world coming to?
No mercy.
Nobody knows.
No Mergeddon.
Sorry, Flash, 1 second. There you go. Despite the fact that we're at about 70% of our normal capacity, I feel like we're being very efficient tonight. I think it's also meant lower prices on everything that folks have been buying. Is there anyone that has not done the next fight?
I don't think I have.
Okay. We're going to move just a hair to the northeast.
Here. Thank you.
It is also a good idea to have remove greater curse loaded if you are a healer slash curse remover. In just a moment, we'll have some tank assignments. You can move to where this death collar is, but please don't move up past this. At this point, we're going to stay under the banner, please.
Need a cure. Still 2 ads up there, but I gotta wait for him to pad out, or I'll have to fight them when we engage.
Okay, while you're ready to do that, I'm going to do a mock setup for the raid. All right, this is a raid drill. The rest of the raid is going to be under the banner, please. Malawin, I assume, is going to be our main tank because he's in position. We will have Poxrot on the Guardian of the Spear. He will tank that at the banner. That is a Drachnid. We're going to kill the Drachnid. The remaining 3 Guardians will be pulled out, likely by Knights, and they will be off-routed to the east behind Maladwin. Synthel has assigned tankage for those to be pulled out. Tanks, before we go, at some point you'll need to get a target. As Zinthel has boldened there, you do not damage Sword, Fist, or the Guardian of Staff. We want those to stay rooted and not summon. Most of the DPS could stay up by the banner, which will be placed on top of the steps. Ads will be funneled into the banner to be killed there. In between ads, you can DPS Astire over at Maladwin. However, past 40%, no one will melee. No one will melee Astire after 40%. The most important thing of this fight, if you can cast Cure Corruption, you need to Cure Corruption on anybody that turns into a werewolf. No werewolf illusions at this point. If you see a werewolf, make sure you Cure Corruption. If you see a gargoyle, Cure Corruption on the gargoyle person. Any chance you can get those ads out?
I believe the one is close to him and the other one's all the way in the back, so not.
Do we have extra tanks to pick up the ads?
Yep, Gaunt and Volkert should be available for the ads.
The one in the back probably won't, but the one right up front will probably come. So.
All right, let's get Reptile and Lassitude on the tanks, please. Do our tanks have targets?
Probably not. No one's close enough.
I don't see SK. Where did he go? There he is. Zenthal, SK, and Raleigh, can you let me know if you have your targets?
Ready on Zen.
Sword and staff should be easy to get. I don't know about the other two.
If you have to met up, met up.
What one do you need, okay?
Would be Fist.
Yeah, Fist is southwest and then.
I think Raleigh needs staff as well. I should be able to. Give me a second.
Staff is right up front. You should be able just to target that from looking in there.
I have staff now, Raleigh.
What about Spear?
Working on it.
Spear's on the top left in there, northwest.
Got it now. Spear is my target.
Got it.
Anybody else need a target?
It's a southwest.
Got it now for you, SK. Okay, again, one last check of your buffs, please. Make sure you have everything you need. Those tanks that are pulling Guardians out, you will pull the Guardians out. If you are pulling something to be tanked and killed, top of the steps is where we want to place those. Is there anyone that is not ready? Raid will focus on ads and then spear. To start, please.
Should be no ads on the pull at this.
Okay, tanks be ready. Tanks up front, form a front. Going in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Rest of the raid will be ready to move to the top.
None of the Guardians came yet.
Top of the stairs, please.
Now they're. Make sure they're grabbing.
Ads first, then spear. And get them debuffed. Tight about the banner, please. Tight about the banner.
I believe Train needs a cure.
Make sure we're curing any werewolves, please.
I got you, Rally.
Still need a Train.
Gaunt's down.
Bring the ads to the banner, please. Don't fight them way out there. Debuffs on Astar, please.
Bringing the last pathing ad in as well. Or not.
The rest of the raid should stay tight on the banner. Some DPS on Astar, most on ads, please. If you're a dotting class, Astar can be your target. If you're a melee, you can stay up here with ads.
Need a cure ends in.
And Volker.
Be specific on those cures.
If you're melee, you will not need your temp buffs after 40%, so burn them as you can.
Tank said forgot to reroute. Bring it back out here. Need Skay and Rally it back out here. My bad.
You had one job.
Keep watching for corruption or curse gears. Keep Astar debuffed. Keep them allowing up.
Tyrion needs gargoyle cure.
Defensive wear off or something, Aladdin?
Yep. Got armored XP going.
Getting hit like Tyrion right now.
Healers, if you could drop your wards at the bottom of the steps if possible.
No fire nukes on Astar.
Need some werewolves cured. Get those werewolves cured or he'll power up. No melee after 40% on Astire. No cold spells, no cold spells. All melee will back off and handle adds after 40. Only ranged and caster DPS after 40. All right, all melee's up. Malawan's down.
No fire nukes.
Tyrion's on it. Get Malawan up. Keep Tyrion up. Absolutely, do not let Tyrion fall.
Gargoyle cure on Kyoto.
On it. Melees, you can help with adds.
Volkert, stay near the bottom of the stairs. In case Tyrion dies, you can grab it. He's dead.
Tyrion's down.
Get it out of the raid. Get it out of the raid. Move it out of the raid. There you go. Keep Volkert up. Need to get Malawan and Tyrion rezzed and rebuffed quickly.
Katif needs a cure.
No fire nukes on Astire. SK needs a cure.
Working on it.
Raleigh needs a gargoyle cure. No magic nukes on Astire. Poxart needs a gargoyle cure. No fire nukes on Astire.
Kid needs a werewolf cure. Got it. Just keep it up like this, folks.
Poxart needs a gargoyle cure. No magic nukes on Astar. Kit needs a werewolf cure. Raleigh needs a gargoyle cure.
Clara, do you have an MGB?
Yes.
Hit it.
No fire nukes on Astar.
Come on, guys. 10 more percent. Just keep it up just like this. No meleeing. No cold spells. Sorry, Ari.
That's good. Double coverage.
Two ads incoming. %. 3. 2. No fire. 1. We're gonna have to bring in the guardians one by one. Zenthal.
Left to right, we'll start with the gargoyle. It'll be on rally.
Really proud of you guys for tonight being able to do as much as we did with a pretty light turnout. We've still got ads incoming, by the way, so we need to get some DPS on those. Can you bring it up to the banner? That way, between ads and that one, we'll be able to not have to move up and down the stairs for caster or line of sight. Seriously, a beautiful job by everyone tonight. Hey, Tyrion saved our ass there.
No,
did?
Volker did.
But, yeah, what did he do? He died after like 3 hits.
Yes, Volker did too. I mean, he didn't die after 3 hits. He picked it. He helped out.
Yeah, Tyrion sacrificed himself so we could win. Don't know where that guy's going.
He was gonna try to train us.
Away.
There's
Remember,
nothing
ads
left
at
to train us.
50%.
Be ready to AE the ads. You can beam if you have it up. If you have an MGB, hit it. AE, AE. There will be more. And another ad as well. Yay! Congratulations, everyone. You may move up to the stairs, but please do not click anywhere. Don't go in the lava, all that fun stuff. Someone can open the chest, please. Yippee skippy! If you are not bidding on anything, that concludes our raid for the night. Great job. We finished a little bit early. Don't take that trans if you're bidding.
You're bidding on the glowing ring of the pristine moon?
Seriously, guys, what an accomplishment for us to do all those fights like we did. Really, really proud. We will pick up the rest on Wednesday. We'll finish up this loot, call it a night. Some of you, I think, that are coming to the guild retreat, I don't know that I'll see you on Wednesday. I know a couple of you talked about leaving early. Each of you that are coming to the guild retreat, you should have gotten a Discord message from me with my contact information. Most of you, I've received contact from that.
Congrats, Gaunt.
That's gone.
Thank you.
Officers, if we have a moment to pop into officer chat after this, I'd like to chat real quick.
Sure.
Congrats, Lightning.
Bracelet.
I see refried first at 20. Grats, refried.
Congrats, Reef.
Thank you, guys.
Who was the other one that? Oh, we haven't done both yet, have we? I may be able to help with Yarlier. Gratzlet, come see me, please. I do need to chat with officers real quick, though, before we do Yarlier. Officers, if we can move to officer chat. Thank you all. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.